Good evening, everyone. I guess it's evening. Not sure what time it is. This is Miss Gail over here at Georgia Peachnut. How you guys doing? I'd like to say hello to my returning subscribers and to my new subscribers. Thank you so much for thinking enough of me to come into my home and into my garden, which is your home. And I appreciate all of you guys. Today, we're going to address planting a tree in a 30-gallon grow bag. Are we putting in brand new soil? Yeah, we're gonna use some brand new soil, but for the most part, gonna use the soil that was already in here. You do not have to change the soil out unless it is anaerobic, smelly, something wrong with it. Otherwise, you use the same soil. But I want this tree to have some good nutrition in the bottom. So I cleared away in the bottom. This is wine sap, I believe that's what it says. I don't even see the sign anymore. It just disappeared. It was in here just a second ago. But anyway, it's an apple tree. And I'm going to try to put this apple tree down in here temporarily. So we're going to try to take it out. That was easy. And the good thing about when you get these apple trees, or any tree, you get a free bucket. And I always plan in that. So that's one of the good things in it. Let's take a look at the root system. So far, so good. It's a good root system. Let's see the bottom. Everything's looking good. Yeah. And the root system on this apple tree, you can't see it, but they are copper. So learn the colors. And I see the tap root right here. It's kind of bending inward. So I'm going to help it out a little bit. You don't want to cut the tap root, but it's kind of going back up into itself, which means that it will probably start wrapping itself around. So I'm going to just brush some of this off and loosen up some of the soil and the roots. Give it just a brushing. This is the graft right here. It's got a lot of stuff on top of it. Let me take this off. Somebody's calling always. So let's see here. Ooh, go away. Go away. I'm sorry, you guys. Somebody's calling and I can't answer. I'm not going to answer right now. I've been on the phone too much. Let's see here if we can find the roots. There the roots are right there. You probably can't really see them right here. Let them loosen up. I'm just loosening it up. I'm sorry that my phone keeps ringing, but I can't stop to answer it. Loosen it up, and I want to help that tap root out a little bit. Yeah, here it is. It's right here. This is the tap root, and it's managed to go back into the soil because it didn't have enough space. So trying to see if I can find the beginning of the end of it so that it can go on ahead and stretch itself out. Yeah, I'm gonna be a little rough with it and putting it down. So gonna be a little tearing going on. Let's see if I can put this down. Whew. A lot going on over here. See here, we want that tap root not to be circling, so I'm pulling some of the other roots. There you go. So there the tap root is right here. I just went ahead and helped it out a little bit. So now I'm going to take this, sit down for a second, see if I can get it to sit up, and take some of this soil that came out that has fertilizer in it. I'm just going to mix it in with some of the soil that's already here. And because that fertilizer is good fertilizer that they put in it. It's a chemical fertilizer, but it's okay. That's what you get when you go and get these trees. You know, they got to do what they got to do. So we're going to sit down here. And I'm just making a little well. Because what I want the tree to sit on is this soil right here. This is phosphor. And I'm trying to read what all it has in it for you. Ingredients is aged forest products, 50 to 60% of that, sphagnum, peat moss, perlite, and fertilizer derived from below. I have to get down there and read all that, but it has a long list of things that's in here. And it has worked well for me and my plants. It's a little pricey, but okay. You get what you pay for. So I'm gonna turn this new bag upside down so I can get some of the nutrients out of it. I do want this mixed in with this soil. Okay. Now sit this up. Sit this over here. So now I'm going to break up the clumps and bumps and stuff in here. And it has still some stuff in it, but not as much as some of the other brands. Let me move my chair a little closer so I don't tumble over. So you want to break up all the clumps and bumps with your hand. Just go in there and massage it. And I'm just incorporating all this together. And of course, I do have my handy dandy auger. Gardener's best friend. Don't leave home without it. Okay, we're going to put this back over here. We're going to make a hole. Like a well for it to sit down in. So let's see how we're looking. Pick your tree up. I'm not putting anything else in the bottom. And see what you're working with. This is your graft unit right here. It's high up. I am going to turn these edges up. So actually it can go down just a little bit further. But this level is almost good. So I'm going to move some soil around. Try not to have to take the tree back out. Let's see here. I tuck it down a little bit. Let me go over here. And you want it straight up. So see how that tuck it down? I think that looks good. Take your time while you're looking at it. Take your time. Don't be in a hurry. This bag is not the best bag. It has a lot of tears in it. So eventually I'm going to have to change this bag out. But in the meantime, this will be fine. This will work out fine. So now we're going to pull the soil around the tree so it'll stand up. Make sure it's sitting like you want it. Straight up. You want it straight up. You can pack it underneath there to make it sit like you want it to sit. You want it to sit straight up like that. And then we're going to take the soil, start putting our soil back in. Once you get your tree to looking like you want it to look, we'll come back and see how this tree is doing. I'll pack this in some more. You want to keep it at the level that it was at when you purchased it, which is right here. You don't need to bring it up any higher than that. Woo. Ouch. So, go on ahead and take that all the way around. With these grow bags, you want to push out against the walls. Always push out against the walls so it would stand up straight. Otherwise, the walls of the grow bag would collapse. So now I've got one more bucket of soil. Hold on. Y'all sitting on top of it. Hold on, y'all. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, y'all can see that. So we got one more bucket of soil to put in here. Keeping it at soil level, the level that the level that it was at when you got the tree. That's right here. But pushing the walls of your tree out. It needs a little bit more. Remember, when you water it in, it's going to go down some more. This is for demonstration only. I'm going to take it out. This bag has too many holes in it, so the soil will continue to run out. But I'm just giving you an idea of planting a tree in a grow bag. Now remove this bag out the way because it is in the way. Now, move y'all back. we're gonna take some Dr. Earth. And sprinkle. I'm gonna sprinkle about 2 handfuls on top. Maybe 3. And we're going to incorporate that in. Spread everything out as evenly as possible. Now we're going to water. Uh-oh. Let that go down. Got some roots that's being exposed. A little bit more than what I want. So we're going to put this around the roots. It's at the top. Okay, we're going to water again. And I water on the side of my grow bags and on the ground. It'll absorb that water. Sometimes I take a stick and go down in there, punch a couple of holes. This is it practically every time I water, and that water goes down to the roots. Actually, you can leave that stick in there. Leave it in there, you can put 2 or 3. You come to water, it'll go straight to the roots, because that's where you really need the water at. So, okay, you guys, we just planted an apple tree. We're gonna check back and see how this apple tree does. It's got this brown stuff. I don't think that's rot or anything, but I'm gonna get some sterilized snipes. Let's see, snippers, so you can see it and cut that off. Yeah, I think that's just burnt by the sun or something. I don't know. The rest of the tree looks fine, but I keep watch on it. When you see stuff like that, just keep watch on it. And it's even trying to bear some apples. So, all right, I'm not going to hold you any longer. I do have a surprise to show you, though, something that I saw when I came out here. Guess what? I was looking at my kiwi berry. Getting dark out here. Looking at my kiwi berry, and something stopped me. Let's see if you can see this. Take it up to the light. Those are berries. It's the first time it's fruiting. I am so excited. I am so excited. Let's keep our fingers crossed that we're going to have some kiwi. Yay! You guys, take care. I'll see you tomorrow. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment.